cats nestle close to their kittens. The lambs have laid down with the sheep. You're cozy and warm in your bed, my dear. Please, go the fuck to sleep.
How does it feel, actually, to have Werner Herzog read this book?
Hell no, you can't go to the bathroom. You know where you can go. The fuck to sleep.
It's pretty scary, though.
Yeah.
Is the book supposed to be that?
No, most of the time it's not read with that kind of frightening overtone. Samuel Jackson, who's doing the audiobook, reads it in a very dramatic...
Differently,
yeah. With mounting frustration, but not with this sense that if you don't go to sleep, he's going to burn down your house, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, mounting frustration seems to me to be part of what this book is about. Adam Phillips has said to me, he's a child psychoanalyst, he said, children basically are unbearable, which is interesting for a psychoanalyst to tell you.
Does he say that on his office door?
Yeah, children are unbearable. And I think he means it that way. They are unbearable. We can't bear them. And I don't mean by bear.
Some of us can. You know,
yeah.
It's funny, I think there's been more response maybe to the book from women in terms of who emails me, who talks to me.
Why do you think that is? Because there's a good reason.
Well, I know that I only put my daughter to bed 27% of the time. So
27.
Yeah, give or take. So I think the greatest burden of childcare, and this is, you know, sort of global too. I mean, motherfuckers are emailing me from China and shit, you know. So,
I like that sentence. Motherfuckers are emailing me from China and shit.
Yeah. Thanks.
But in some way, and I wonder if you're trying to make a deeper point.
I wonder also. Yeah.
But do you think so? In other words, are we putting children to sleep has been, since Mesopotamia, I've discovered, has been something that has been going on forever. But I wonder if putting children to sleep was not such a big ordeal, because it always was, but whether it was a subject of such conversation, whether your book 50 years ago would have had the same resonance, whether parents 50 years ago became the perhaps indulgent parents that we have become.
Yeah, I wonder too. I mean, I think my sense is that no, it was not this ordeal because people just threw the kid in the room or the barn or whatever, and you know, let them cry it out, and you know, if they were alive in the morning, so be it. But if not, you had like 16 other kids, and you know, it's all good. Yeah, there is a culture of preciousness and perfection around parenting right now that makes the conversations we have about it hemmed in a certain kind of way, which is what makes this book, I guess, different, because a lot of people, I think, are very isolated in their experience because we all are, to some extent, trained to talk about our kids as if they're perfect and our parenting as if it is perfect, and not acknowledge these frustrations that we all go through, and thus we feel like we're the only ones going through them.
New York Magazine, in their blog, writes, this little picture book is a physical manifestation of parental impostor syndrome. You're not even
Is that a real syndrome?
Isn't it?
Is that a real thing?
You're not even good enough at being a parent to get a break from being a parent.
Right.
Shouldn't you know how to make this little person know how to go to bed?
Right.
And that is what this book is about.
Yeah, no, that's a very insightful quote. I think that is at the heart of a lot of it, is not just the sort of nightly ritual of frustration and failure and, you know, a kind of Pyrrhic victory eventually, but the sense that on some level, biologically or otherwise, we should know how to do this, you know? It seems like it should be hardwired on some level. You know, you read about, you know, women who have a baby and can't figure out how to breastfeed effectively, and they get depressed because it's supposed to be so natural. And I think a lot of things in parenting are like that. You sort of assume that you should know how to do it, and when you don't, you become sad or you become frustrated. or you start drinking.
We're finally watching our movie. Popcorn's in the microwave. Beep. Oh shit, God damn it. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, go the fuck back to sleep. The end. Thank you. Congratulations.